Late. Not like always, but like 10-15% of the time I'm always late. Hello everyone on YouTube who's waiting for the actual show to start. If you have not clicked a few minutes ahead, well, hi, how are you? Oh man. Go to this. Do that. Oh, we already got 2 likes. Oh, that's crazy. How are we doing? How are you doing, my man? I'm pretty good. Had a decent day. Got to relax, play some games. Had to argue about something for the 100th time, 100,000th time, honestly, with someone. I don't really want to talk about what I had to talk to them about, but it's just a family issue. It's something that you always have to kind of go through. If you know what I'm talking about, you do. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm glad you don't, to be honest. But yeah. Stream today and tins tomorrow. It's going to be wild. So I'm probably going to be able to get my tins Friday. If I could get them tomorrow, I'll stream them. But I'm going to see. But most likely I'll have to get them Friday. But yeah, you know, some places will give you the tins like the day before or 2 days before. But some places will give them Friday. And I know Konami's trying to be more strict. They're like, yeah, you need to not release this before Friday, which is like crazy to me. Because I'll see shops have boxes Thursday, and they won't sell them to me. But another shop close to them will be selling all boxes, so that business gets all the gets all the revenue, gets all the money from the people. And the initial store that had them Thursday doesn't sell as many copies because they're like everyone was asking about them before. What happened? Well, that's what happened. How you doing? How you doing, Tim's Card Channel? Oh, you know it. You coming to the opening? Oh, yo, what's up? Yeah. Message me about that because I would love to go. What's good, Saki? How you doing, VBE? Damn, man. Sorry. Hope it all goes well. Oh, no, it's fine. It's just normal bullshit on the daily. That's how it is. My allergies were great today until, no joke, 15 minutes ago. So if I sound a little stuffed up, it's because I am. So, yeah. In fact, do you have cases? Yeah. Just we'll be me and you will be in touch. I'm picking up my case of tins tomorrow. Hey, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Hey, hope things will get better. Any prediction on the next OTS 20? I love a GOAT/Edison Ultimate. So this is actually a very fun fact. By the way, since we talked about OTS, I actually have a ton of OTS here to open every time we get a donation. So if you donate through Super Chat, PayPal, I will open up a pack for every donation. I keep the contents, of course. Now, the goal is 3 to 5 donations a stream, so hopefully get them. But, you know, it's always a happy. I always liked Tuesdays for some reason. I'm not really too sure why, but Tuesday was a very comfortable day to me. I think that's why I started live streaming on it. But we're going to get on Wave really quickly. So, hope things will get better. Any prediction on the next OTS 20? I love a GOAT/Edison Ultimate. Now, the reason why I don't do any OTS predictions anymore, which if you guys have been a fan for the show for a while, know that I started doing OTS predictions like 10, 11 OTSs ago, you know, maybe even 12 actually. So I really liked doing those videos. The issue is they're not fun anymore because Konami will do very stupid things with them. And I just won't like that. Like our last OTS, which is OTS 19, was so terrible that I've never paid this low for an OTS pack, you know. And it's just terrible. So yeah. Sorry, I just had to send a message really quickly, guys. So that's the issue I have with it. My predictions, whatever stupid, like Konami's going to give us something stupid that we can't predict, so it's not fun anymore. You know, I hate to give you such an awful answer, but really, like, they made Water Enchantress and Ulti after they made it a CR, and they gave us a card that everybody hates skill. You know what? How about this? Because it's such a bad decision. Here, Mystic Mind Ultimate Rare. That's my fucking prediction. There you go. Have fun. But yeah, I'm seeing what I could do for cases, by the way, guys. So it just is what it is. Now, I wish I could Venmo you 5 for a channel membership, Saki. Tim, you might as well be a part of the channel because I know you donated, you buy on from the store. You know, I always appreciate you, my man. You know, I'll try to figure out something I can do for you, for you know what you've done for me. All right, I'll get back to you about it. All right, I know I have your Instagram and all that. Super printing of evenly matched, dude. Konami, dude, this would be dope. But you know what? They're probably going to eventually put it in a structure deck. That's what I think. So, what's up? How you doing, VGC? I always love your cat profile pic, by the way. I haven't checked what's Advent of Adventure at. All right, let's take a look at this because a lot of people have actually, not a lot of people, but a few people disagreed with me on this card. Quite a few people in certain Facebook groups. Now, when I mentioned it, it was like, I didn't have this in a 5 cards out of your trade binder, but I mentioned it over here when it had this dip, and now we're seeing it a lot higher. Now, I'm going to put verified near it because there's a lot of unverifieds, right? And usually, if you're putting on verified, there should be a huge drop in quantities. But when we do it over here, 59, let's call it 60, 30, that's a pretty big dip. We go near mint, just get rid of some of the lightly played. Okay. 12 bucks. Cool. Bottoms out at 15 here. And goes up to 20. Next page goes up to 30, right? There's no big walls for Advent here. And you have to remember, some people won't say buy from Phoenix Plug. Not that there's anything wrong with Phoenix Plug. I don't know the store, but they have less than 1,000 sales. Some people don't like that, right? Some people actually don't like less than 5,000 sales. I've seen those people, but I've mostly seen less than 1,000, right? You know, so we have some of those people on this, you know, and these are selling every single day. And I think once we get the tins, because I always, no matter how much someone repeats something to someone else, or no matter, even though people know we're going to get Flannery's and the tins, they're going to wait till Friday or this weekend to pick up their adventures. They're not going to even get them today or tomorrow. It's going to be very stupid. Oh, shit. Speaking of skill drain, at my locals on Monday, a Floodgate Border Stun Eldritch player opened an ulti skill drain after our match was over. I won, but I still keep feeling out tilted, lol. Oh, yeah, dude. It's never first place that pulls the ulti, only if they have, like, a large quantity of packs. That's, like, the only real time. It's always, like, 3rd place or, like, 5th place. Something like that. 1 second here, guys. Man, I hate allergy, guys. Sorry, I just don't want you guys to see me, like, blow my nose and everything. I sent you 10 on PayPal. Hold up, let me read this message real quick. All right. Well, thank you, bro, for the $10 donation. I got first, and my girl pulled an ulti skill drain. Yeah, you told me you two both pulled the ultis, didn't you? Well, actually, totally awesome. Do me a favor. I think there's 16 packs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15. I'm pretty sure there's 16. Honestly, there's probably one over here. But tell me what. Yeah, there is 16. I was like, no, I got 16. I remember. Of 19. Tell me a number, and I'll open the top being 1, the bottom being 16. So if you say 4, I'll go from the top to down because I want to know which thing you want me to open. You know, I actually don't even need my headsets for recording anymore, which is great since I got this, mic. So let's see. Team Saki, what goo you got for sale? Oh, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I do have a shop on TCG Player. It's called Sakurasou. It is linked in the description. If you guys guys don't have to go out of your way to buy from me, by the way. You know, if you do and you see my name, it's appreciated. You know, I always love doing business with people. You know. What's good, Tange? All right, 5. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, the guy I get OTS from, I always tell him what I get from OTS. I used to have a lot of good luck, but I haven't pulled an ulti in months, I think. There's just worse supers. I mean, at least it's a snow, and I actually kind of like the common Gendiva. This is probably one of the better OTS packs I've opened in a while. That's really sad. In fact, I don't even think that's a good super. I think that's not the good super. 2 Kingdoms dropping below 40. You'll get them. Let's see what this is. Oh, yeah, my Alex is kicking in. I'm feeling a little better here. 35. Man, this is so bad. But the issue with this card is that a lot of collectors got these day one. So I know so many people were pissed off because they spent 70, 80 on this card. And it was supposed to retain 50 or above. Never did. Now, we all know that we're going to go to a recession and that the economy is getting a lot worse here. So cards in general are going down. This isn't because it's a bad investment. It's just I've seen a lot of cards that are worth double digits just go down straight up because people can't always afford them. Plus, people are waiting for their ban list to really play at this point. So if you have the spare money and you want to get some more Ulti-Tune Kingdoms for 35s, it's not a bad idea. You know, I'm at the point where I had a spare playset I was going to trade away because I ended up getting another playset for 24 each. Yeah, it was 24 each was the math. And I'm just, you know, I was like, I'm just going to have 120 in my trade binder to get some cards I want because this is a card that you don't see in people's trade binders. So even though it's a very high quantity card, you know, you got 44 listings here, and you know that's verified. If you unverified it, a little more. You guys get the point. Saw people posting and buying Starlight IP in Apple and Facebook groups, and even forum versions going up for like 1,000 plus. However, in Europe, you can get IP for 600, Apple for 800. What's your take on this? Well, Euro always has their cards a lot cheaper, and they also kind of have like realized, hey, it is a card. You know, they're giving you all this money for one card. You have to be more tolerant, right? That's kind of what I've heard from European players, as well as I am European, so I know how we kind of deal with goods and everything. And it will collectibles will also translate differently. Not antiques, collectibles. There's a difference. Will always translate differently in Europe, at least where I'm from in Greece. So that's the way I see it. What I personally think is it's just been forever. Like it is what it is. Yo, I made it while currently at work. Thank you for making my night better, though. Oh, thank you, William. I'm glad you were able to make it. I know you gave me a comment, you know, that you have to work the night shift. But so, hey, man, at least you get to listen to me, right? I like this, though. They seem to have better print, at least. The comments are actually, they're fine. This one is... It's a little bit at the top, a little bit at the left corner, but maybe that was because, whatever. It could be a lot worse. You know, that's all I'm going to say. Also, I want to tell you guys this. Man, I'm creaking this chair so badly. I'm actually going to get a new chair eventually, but I actually really love this chair. Now, what I want to tell you guys is we actually have a P.O. box now. I don't know if you guys know this. I mentioned it in one video a couple days ago. I wanted to mention it in my last Market Watch, but I ended up forgetting, which isn't even the worst part. The worst part is that video, the Market Watch, could have came out like an hour and a half, 2 hours earlier. But once I fully, you know, put in my intro and was exporting the video, I realized I didn't go over the 2 cards in the thumbnail because I tried to get my thumbnails before, so there's no confusion. Because back on the channel, we used to have a big issue with one of our editors just not giving me my thumbnails. And you know, I like Josh so much better. Like, I genuinely hope that for thumbnails, I can always just rely on Josh. I understand that if I ever get bigger and better, I'm probably going to have a person who does thumbnails somewhat for not like a living, but video editing in general, which includes thumbnails, YouTube content, you know, social media, essentially editing as their job to probably help do my thumbnails. I know eventually I'll hit that mark. Well, at least I hope so, because you got to aim high. You know what I mean? Even though I am pretty happy with 3,000 subscribers, but I really do love dealing with Josh. He's awesome. How you doing, Moises? How much do you think the Vernilis of the Flourishing Hills will go up to? So I think this engine is not bad. I've seen what it can do. I actually, if you guys might doubt me, I actually have my Ultras. I have every Ultra I pulled of this card still. Every single one. Like, I think I have maybe 12 of these because I I opened up a lot of Power of the Elements, even off screen. And I don't think this card is bad, but once we get the new support, it's going to be a lot better. Personally, I know people are playing in Medolce. I think that's not a good way to play Medolce. I need to see it with the new card, though. But as of right now, if you're playing this with Medolce, currently post Power of the Duelist, not Darkwing Blast, I don't think you're playing the optimal build. That's what I'm going to say. What it could go up to, you know what? I don't know. I think $4 is already a lot for a card that was like 50 cents. That's all I'm going to say. No, you just missed an OTS pack opening. Every time we get a donation, we will be opening up an OTS pack. The goal is 3 to 5 donations, and so far we got 1. So I'm hoping to open up quite a few OTS packs here, and you get to call it as well. By the way, I love this profile pic of the girl wearing the monster and everything. Got a little bit of titties there. I like that. That's cool. Apprentice Illusion Magician from LDS3 looking like a snack right now. The red ultras look sweet. All right, let's take a look at this. I think it's just Apprentice Magician, right? I know there's the red ones that we're probably going to see. In fact, they're actually not showing up here. The blue ones, wait, the blue one's showing up? Why is the blue one showing up and not the other ones? That's so weird. Oh, no, here it is. Reds. You know what? At like 73 cents. Because this card, even though it's the red one, people are going to probably want the normal ultra rare, which is right over here. You know, oh no, this is red again. Where's the normal ultra? There it is. These are even cheaper? I mean, wow. I mean, I know there's like 1 or 2 guys here with it cheaper, but this card would always be around a $3 to $4 card to a $10 card. But with Legendary Duel Season 3, it's been so overprinted, and people already have their copies. Like, it's not like the collectors were scrambling for their copies, right? Never happened. Besides, you know, when we got the jump versions. The thing is, though, is since we have an oversaturation with this card, it's not that it's a bad penny stunk. It's just, why would I? This is going to be $1 for so long that I'm going to pass it. Even though it's a good pick, I'm going to pass it. Sup, Saki? Is it true that the good Megatin reprints are half printed? I've heard of certain issues with the tins, but no, I haven't had enough information about that. I look forward to your live market watches every day. You make a lot of valid points, but I'm curious if Mystic Mind is making a move up or not. And I ask because a lot of decks are running it now. So there's a lot of arguments with Mystic Mind. And I've always hated the draw the out, right? Now, if you don't have an out in your main or side deck and you're playing at a big event, yeah, you didn't deserve to win, right? But if you have the outs and everything like that, you don't always draw them, along with one card being able to basically shut down everything you do for multiple turns, yet letting your opponent play, you know, rent-free, essentially. That's ridiculous. It's bad. It's not good card design. Yes, can the card out itself? Yeah, it can. But guess what? If you're playing against Mystic Mind Burn or whatever, you're not outing the card. All right? Unless you could somehow destroy your own monster and leave your board open, it's not going to happen. You know? Do you have any suggestion on cards to get out of the tin for investment, or is it too cheap to wait for? I personally think that this tin is going to follow the pattern of the last tins, where about a few weeks later, or even 2 weeks later, we're going to see a lot of cards that we thought were going to be sky high be $1 to $3. It's not that there aren't good cards to pick up, but it's more so that I would advise, if you're going to buy cards from the tin and you're looking for cards to invest in, after doing your research, since a lot of people are going to have these cards, try to buy them in person, like, you know, from your locals or whatever, you know. Even if you get them for the standard 85%, like say you're not a vendor, so you're like just a player, you're going to give them straight 85% of what they want or whatever, you know, that's still cheaper, right? So if you're picking up, say, Lightning Storms, right? Let's say Lightning Storms are like $12 or $13, right? You say, hey, can I give you like $10 each, like 30 for the playset? Person's probably going to give you 30 for the playset. You're going to have it for a little cheaper, and it's going to be a bit of investment there that you got for a little cheap. Thanks. Thank you. I drew her. Her name's Lux. I'm a semi-artist on Insta. Hey, that's cool, man. I mean, I can't draw for shit, so that's cool. You know, Also, be wary. I have a series called 5 Cards Having a Trade Binder, and sadly, you guys liked the video. I literally put 120 likes out there because I was like, this takes too much to do twice a month usually. I'll do it twice a month sometimes, right? But I can't always do it once a month. I am going to put 120 likes and see if they hit it. They're probably not. I thought we were going to hit 100. So that's why I put 120. And you guys got to in fact, let me see how many likes it has right now. Pretty sure it was like 136. 137 likes and 4 dislikes. Okay. So yeah, 137 likes. Be wary of that series because 5 Cards Have Your Trade Binder. I would even advise you to go watch it, but some of the picks have already went up and we've gone over it in our market watches. So I failed with buying the Neos Insta-Few. Yeah, I didn't. I'm surprised it held that much. That's all I'm going to say. House of Champs is the one who claimed they were half printed. Well, he's right. Sometimes he's wrong. Sometimes. I know he's able to talk to more vendors than I am, for sure. Me and him have never had a conversation about it per se, but he gets his info from vendors. The vendors tell him something to say is false information, but they just tell him to tell him, right? Or they want people believing a certain thing. They're going to tell him, right? He's going to tell what he heard from vendors. It's not incorrect. It's what he heard from vendors, but is the vendor telling the truth or not? So here's the thing. If we're seeing claims that they were half printed and we have to see what the bigger picture is, right? Don't ignore the information, but don't put all your eggs in one basket, essentially. How you doing, Kid Navajo? Dark Hole. Actually, Dark Hole could work. And Dark Hole actually might not be too terrible because what you're going to be doing is if they don't have Mystic Mine, you draw it. I mean, it's kind of a semi-Regeki. I mean, you could kind of break a board, right? How you doing, Enzo? Have any of the Megatin pre-sale prices changed at all since we are just a few days away from the release date? Oh, dude, pre-sales change every couple hours, right? That's why sometimes in market watches when we have a bigger pre-sale event, I will go over pre-sales. Now, I didn't want to go through the pre-sales less than 48 hours later, but probably next market watch and even on this market watch, I'll probably go over the pre-sales to give you guys my thoughts. If secrets are actually half short printed, do you think they'll hold the 20-30 price range in the future or maybe even higher? I think that with how good some of these staples are, they definitely will, right? I want to see how much you're going to settle at, but I think the only one I'm really worried about right now is Paw Prosperity and Droplet. Those are the two that can kind of go anywhere right now. Only 13 though with only 13 though with 40 people watching. You guys. Yeah, I don't know why I had a stroke reading that, but yeah, like the video for sure. Neko Monarchy. All right, let's take a look at it. Oh, I love your tattoo, by the way, bro. All right. Man. Neko Monarchy. I know this thing's going even stupider. So, Magician Force, if you really need... Okay, near mints are you got 5 here from 30 sales for $250, but then you got Play 7 Limiteds for $350 here, going up to $5. Okay, first editions, 4. Okay, you might as well just get these first editions here. You have 9 near mints. Remember, this is a card from Magician's Force. So this did not get reprinted in 2017 like Legends of Blue Eyes Unlimited, Metal Raiders Unlimited, Spell Ruler Unlimited, right? This was not there. So we only have old Magician's Force and whatever first sets exist out there, which don't. Now, I actually have an unlimited Magician Force pack because I love collecting it. And in fact, I actually want to show it very quickly here. I'm not going to open it. We opened up one on the channel, actually, for a $30 donation. I was like, you know what? If we hit it, this goal, we hit it. But I want to show you guys very quickly here how this looks. So I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen for a second. This is actually it. This is sealed. It's not retampered. I actually got this from a store that's always had it because stores, they actually, I remember a lot of stores had the intelligence, or I should say people told them to hold certain old products. So there's a lot of stores that will have this old product and they don't even think they're going to sell it. It's more just to value the store higher. Now, Nekomata King, first eds here. I mean, they go up to 13. So if you actually want to get your first eds, I mean, that's not a bad price for a first ed common in general from Magician's Force, because you have to remember, people from old school collectors actually like collecting first editions commons that are just were irrelevant or have been irrelevant. You get the point, right? So this card was always kind of not too bad. It's also a 1-for-1 target. I just want to mention that as well. You could 1-for-1 this. So, yeah. The other versions are like, they're money. I don't really care about Joey's World being more rare. Dark Revelations is a bit more rare. You got 417. I would just grab the first 10 OGs. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. Every time I get a donation, you guys get to choose a number through 1 to 15, and I will open that OTS pack. I will keep the contents, but it's fun to open up something, right? So, speaking of things that are already going up, Secret Lubers is coasting back up in Prismax at almost $2. Seems nice for everybody. For sure, for sure. So, I know a few people were actually asking me, hey, what should I pick up, all that. And I want to go over this card specifically because this was in a 5-card time of your trade binder. It was about $6, $7. Now, let's take a look at how it's looking right now. So, last time I checked these were about 10, 11, going up to 14. We go near mint and we go verified. Okay, you have 10, 10, 13, 14. Okay, so you got basically... Before it hits 13, 14, you got literally a playset left, right? So the card is selling, and people are listing them and everything. It's just $6, $7 was way too low for this card. I actually didn't get that many, which is funny. I got a certain amount because I was like, whatever. A Luber's already made me so much money that I won't be happy because I know I can't top the first time. And here we are. So let's see, because I'm a few comments behind here. And I try to get to everybody, by the way, as much as I could here. Also, Secret Regulus also bumped up a little bit. I'm glad I got 2 of it for 28 each a few days ago before it happened. Yeah, I thought Regulus was very cheap, and that's also why I went over it. And it's not going to get reprint till the next year's tin. So I think they're like, what, 32, 35? And it might be an ending that we have to play to replace Adventure. Let's see what these are at. 31 and a half, 32. Okay, so same thing. People really are, because if you get it off, it will win the game if you could get it off, and it's consistent enough to run it. Right? Let's see how Paw Prosperity is looking. All right. 35. 58. I really think that people should get originals, but I think that once we actually get the tins, the card's going to go down. It could go up, and I could be wrong. It's this and droplets where I'm like really debating on where it's going to go up. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it was the thumbnail for the last Market Watch, wasn't it? And an Exosister card. Yeah, it was God Slime and Exosister Martha. Yeah, they're like $100. We'll take a look back at it today because, you never know where it will go. Also, speaking of slime, I'm actually watching the time I was reincarnated as a slime, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. 70. Okay, it's not gotten much better. Okay, it's not $90. It's $70, right? 75, let's say, but that's bad. That's really bad. I want to say the time I got. In fact, is it Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. Oh yeah, so they do have it. So I want to see if I search this again. Okay, we're gonna click white shorts here, card sleeves, and deck boxes. Okay, so I can only click one. Yeah, they have the cool little deck boxes for slime. I really like this series. I just started it, and honestly, oh, you can only put one. Okay, that's really lame. You got the cards here. That's kind of cool, though. I really do like Weiss, and there's a lot more money in Weiss than people thought, because if you're not paying attention, oh, in fact, no, we're doing card sleeves now. Oh, yeah, they have, I haven't seen her, but I know she's like the most popular female character in the series. I really do like her, though. I think she's just really, really awesome. But yeah, I would totally get these card sleeves. But the issue with anime card sleeves is they're very inflated. And, you can't get a anime card sleeve for something cheap. Especially with double sleeving now, it's gets even worse. What's good, Thomas? Some of those staples like Droplet and Lightning Storm seem sort of nice after hearing the short rumors. The Lightning Storm prices aren't that bad. Like, if you really needed something, you can get it now, which is great. I think that people should just put the money in OG Lightning Storms, though. I never thought that they would reprint the original packs. The fact that they missed Magician Force means they're either saving it for later or there's a specific reason why they can't do it. Kind of like Air Neos. So I'm not going to rule it out. The, what's it called? Question. One time. All right. So, yeah, let's get more into here. Could you possibly go over Hobby League King of the Swamp? I know you went over it, some Hobby League stuff last month, but just want to know if it's the right time. Okay, so I would have sold it way before. I told people when it hit $200, you're not going to realistically sell it for $200, but you're going to get way more money than you ever should for the card. Sell it then. I always told people for that card to sell, but I'm going to look over it for you. So let's see here. King of the Swamp. Yeah. Skullmeister for the meta. I always hate that. That's probably the most hate. I hate using that hand trap. That's what I'm going to say. Hold on one second. Oh, man, these allergies are terrible. I look like the red-nosed reindeer with my nose right now. It's getting a little lighter now, actually, which is nice. But, yeah. So, let's go over, Hobby League really quickly. Oh, no, that's DT. Hobby League is right here. Okay. Mod play, $70. No, that's probably like $67 more than you should be paying for this card. $100. Yeah, just buy. Just get rid of it. So let's see what else is here. If you're talking about Skullmeister against tier DD Crow's better, yeah, it obviously is. Because removing the tier whose effect activated fizzles its effect and removes material from the graveyard. Yep, that's fully correct. I think just banishing as well is just really, really good. Yeah. Hey, man, I ended up getting some misprints from the tins. Tag you on Twitter if you want to check them out. Can I check them out on Twitter? Like, can I share them with the rest of the class, I should say? So, I'll probably get the notification in a second here. All right, let's see. How many likes do we have, by the way? Also, P.O. Box in the description for those who don't know. So, let's go live here. Oh, 29 likes. That's not too bad. Okay. 29 likes for 44 people. Goal's usually 35, 40 likes anyway. Apparently, Heatwave is going up due to Runic. Paid 7 for a playset from Speedwell to play. Heatwave was always a card that, like, it has a bit of potential and then it just fizzles. Oh, you got them for 7 for the playset? Yeah, so that's good. Near play can also or special a effect monster until your next draw phase. So, this is not a bad card, just in general. I mean, but it has to be at the start, so it just depends on what you're playing. That's the way I'm going to say it. See, like, this card could have been broken. Watching your stream while sorting my binder with cards you recommended. Thank you so much. Also, do you recommend any specific binders for keeping binders and sell/trade binders? So, what I will say here is your trade binder will have cards going in and out, right? But your collection binder will always, it's your collection binder, right? So it's going to have cards in there for a long time. You're going to want to have a good/high quality binder for your collection. For your trades, you can get your monster binder. I think the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, the issue with the Yu-Gi-Oh ones is those break easier, but they're like $10. If you have a collection, it's not that putting it in there is the worst case thing you can ever do. At least you have a binder. You're not putting them in a tin or something, right? They're better than nothing. But I think getting a leather binder that has a lot of care. In fact, I will show you one of my binders to kind of. Now, my collection binder is just a normal red one, but this is one of the binders I paid about $25 for, and this is beautiful. This is a beautiful color. I'll show you guys the first page, by the way. It's a little disorganized. You guys are seeing a 25-cent quarter DT and then a Starlight Dragoon at the bottom. The Ghoster is a Winged Dragon of Ra, you know, stuff like that. So, you know. Be a true degenerate and check out the Konosuba. Oh, dude, I love Konosuba. All right, let me look at Konosuba. Okay, I don't love Konosuba as much as everybody else, but I enjoy it. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm going to have to get the Yu-Gi-Oh thing out. There we go. All right, so I know Konosuba cards are worth a lot of money. I actually know someone who has this in the back of their binder for like $4.19. You got the Darkness SPs. You got the Aqua swimsuits, but there's none on the market, it looks like. You got the Ares swimsuit. That's hot as fuck, yo. You got the Shy Union. The Shy Union SR is pretty cheap. I guess it just doesn't. Megumin SR for that cheap is like crazy too. Like, you know, you got some other stuff. Like, you got the Bunny Suit Union. Union's hot in such a weird way. Like, I don't really know what to tell you. No, but I love Konosuba. Man. So, Maha Valor, Ellen, and Mel, good or bad. What card is that? I thought he was speaking Spanish to me. I'm not going to lie. Let's see. How do I spell that card here? Velo. Okay. If I refresh, do you guys? Okay, yeah. So I can refresh here. Okay, I don't know what that is. Bushiroad card sleeves are also way too huge for Yu-Gi-Oh! Unfortunately, but those anime ones look nice. Are they? Because I thought it wasn't too bad, to be honest. You know what? I'm not going to have my binder here when I have this huge glass of root beer over here. I can tell that's a disaster. All right. Very good question. Now, before I get into this, by the way, if you guys, and I know I'm backed up in comments here, I will try to get to everybody's comment. It's just I will always go into detail on someone's comment. If I like the question, I think it's a good question, I want to, et cetera, et cetera. Now, what I personally think about the OCG ban list is while they usually have an impact on the TCG ban list from a small extent to a larger extent, like there were times where we would almost, it was like 85% of the OCG list is going to be our list. Like we've had lists like that. And then we've had like 15, 20%. Now, the big issue with this list, and the reason why a lot of people are clowning on Konami right now, is that they got 2 lists before we got 1 list. So I don't know. This is something that I haven't seen before in like a decade. So I don't know what Konami's going to do. I think are we going to have influence from the list before and this one, like kind of combined? Are they just going to take inspiration and do their own thing, which is what I think. I think we're going to have a few similar hits from the last one, but the one that just came out for the OCG, most of those cards they can't hit because they're too new for the TCG. This is my friend Jackson, by the way. I'm going to read his comment word for word. Hey, everyone, I am opening up a shop at 401 North Riverside Drive, Unit B, Gurney, Illinois. The grand opening tournament is Sunday, September 25th. Doors open at 10 a.m., starts at noon. Entry is $10. Now, I know Jackson personally. You know, very nice guy. Helps me with some deals and stuff. I'm not going to say it out loud here, but he's helped contribute a little bit to the channel as well. This is not sponsored, okay? I'm saying this right now. It's not sponsored, but it's going to be a pretty cool card shop, right? Like, he's been a player for a long time, really smart, knows his game. And that's all I'll say. So, what are your thoughts on first edition What is this? This profile pic is different. I don't remember Yugi having titties. What are your thoughts on first hit OG Saryuja? It's still so cheap and can become very relevant at any time. Especially with the Dark World SD coming up, I'm buying every copy I come across for months. Let's take a look at that. So here's the thing. It's so cheap that I would actually recommend, and people might disagree, I recommend buying these mega packs. Because yes, buying originals for $6 here. Let's see. First and near mint, right? Now, I kept telling people to get this at $5, $6.50, $7.25, $8 basically, let's call it almost a $9 card. I have my personal copies, but what I would honestly recommend, because we have an Ultra from Dude, which is hitting $1 now, right? This card was worthless. Secrets at $2 here, you know, not really that bad. I mean, these cheaper ones at $1, you know, $1.24, it's really cheap. It's not that bad. That's what I'm going to say. Would I grab these because of Dark World? That is one reason, but this card has always been good. I used to play this card when I almost got a top 32, and I played this card with Trickstar. Yeah, it was Trickstar Sky Striker. That's what it was called. So I played with that. I was thinking, did I play Boral Sword instead? I think I played both. To be honest with you here, because I didn't have to run any Pop Prosperity. You ran the 3/3/3 Sky Strikers, and then I don't think I ran Kaina, but I never really liked Kaina. And then Chimera Tick was the 11th card. I think it was this Boral Sword, Saryuja, and then it was Nightmare Cerberus and Nightmare Nightmare Unicorn. I've been using Ultimate Guard Binders. but the pages stick together. Okay, I see. Let's see. Saryuja kind of deserves to get banned, TBH. It's involved in some pretty degenerate FTKs and strats. It is, because FTK players will always remember cards that are good, and they won't forget about them. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will always move on to the next rank 4, even though our rank 4 is really damn good. Like, Saryuja is a broken card. But we're at that state of the game where either people get bored of a broken card or there's a card more broken, right? Oh, it's not that there's a card game. It's part of Weiss. And Weiss Schwartz has a bunch of anime card games. So, you know. There was an Infernity one, but I would probably never play Infernities. Maho Valo, it's the name of an old school card. Okay, am I being dumb? There we go. Okay, it's here. I apologize about that. So we have Magic. I don't care about the reprint here. Magic Ruler. So if in addition to the effects of equipped cards, the attack of this monster is increased by 500 points for each card equipped to this monster. It has 1550 attack. You know, it gets extra 500. So basically, this would be kind of a big beat stick back then. $5 for a first edition event, then going up to 9, 10, 17. I feel like oh wow. First and Magic Cooler lightly plays are this cheap. Like, might not be a bad card to pick up because this does see some play in extremely older formats. I always forget about this card existing. Monster just kind of sticks. You could use it if it's like a trade binder, but if you have your personal binder, spend a good amount of money on that binder. Do not be cheap with it. Yeah, exactly. You're worried about bending, sticking cards, the binder breaking apart. Why would you put $100, $200, $300 cards in a binder, multiple man binder in that and risk them getting damaged? It's not just buy a good, high quality binder. If you're doing Ultra Pro's not bad. If you're doing a normal trade, in fact, I actually have Ultra Pro, and Ultra Pro's been great for my personal binder. You know. Let's see. Wait, did I actually catch up with the comments? Wow, that's crazy. So will the new Evil Eye support do anything because people are hyped about it? Here's what I think. Because people love the, and by the way, I praised what he said. People love Evil Eye and they've always wanted to make it work. I think it's great that they're getting new support, but I'm always going to repeat to myself, why couldn't they have this damn support back when Infinity Chasers came out. Like, they don't give love to a lot of these deck building sets because deck building sets are used to promote the bigger sets by giving the best card for usually some of the best cards. Like, Runic's going to get more broken because Konami's going to give him another great card in one of our next core sets, like 1 to 3 new cards. And then eventually in a year or two, they could get another card or something. So will Evil Eyes go? Honestly, I've seen the support. I'm not impressed. That's what I'm going to say. See, this is a great... what is the highest quality binder for a 20K collection? Personally, I think that there's a lot of custom-made binders out there that you get from certain sites that they make it with a lot of love and care. I would go to see what your card store has because sometimes they have like a binder that's good, high quality. They're charging more than they should for it, but still high quality. And even though you're getting gimped like $15, maybe even 20, 25, it'll save a few headaches or potential hazards in the future. What do you think of buying Dimension Force boxes? I don't think it's bad for, what is it, $35, $40? In fact, let me blow my nose real quickly here. But before I blow my nose, again, if you guys are enjoying this market watch, by the way, 50 people watching, that's pretty awesome. You know, and we're going to go over some of these misprints here in a second here. Wait, hold on. Also, thoughts on Amber Heard escorting? Oh! I mean, to be fair, she's a whore anyway. I hope, you know, I hate that bitch so much. The fact that, and I actually talked about this at length in a live stream, the fact that domestic shelters still have her as a hero and a spokesperson disgusts the other shit out of me, right? Absolutely. I think it's probably just rumors, but you have to remember that she got passed around by high-quality men. I know Elon Musk. The kid she had was probably Elon Musk's because they dated for a while and then times match up. Nobody's confirmed it, but everyone who paid attention knows, right? Kind of thing. I don't think she has to escort. I just think she has to find another, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just too risky for people to get / guys want to get beat up in a certain way, not the way she's probably beating up people. But before I get into it further, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat, PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations a stream. We've only got one so far, but it happens. And if you do donate through PayPal, please let me know in the chat. I always like to, you know that people donate to me so I can thank you. Drinking Coke or iced coffee? I love coffee. I was drinking that this morning. Right now, I'm actually drinking Bart's root beer. I was able to get the whole liter for like $1.20. Decided to get a soda for myself. So 1 second here, guys. All right, I'm back. And for those who are new, the reason I'm doing that is because I have bad allergies. And for some reason, it was great all day. I didn't have to take my allergy medicine. Everything was fine. And then, you know, except for like a sneeze or two in the morning. And then at 9:45, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm going to watch this video before the stream. Also, my allergies just came out of nowhere. Now, before I go through more of these awesome comments, I'm actually going to go through what I got tagged in on Twitter, which I don't see it yet for some odd reason. Did I get messaged it? Oh, here it is. I think this is it. All right. Okay, here it is. All right, I got it. So we're going to see some of these mega, because I know you guys are commenting on it. We're going to see some of these really bad Megaton pictures. So we have Lord of the Heavenly Prison here, Secret Rare all the way to the moon, to the moon, to the moon, to the... Oh, this DP doesn't even have its full name. Like, that's faded right here. In fact, we're going to do a little Scooby-Doo stuff. The glares, you guys could see this, right? The full name isn't actually here. But yeah, no, I would love to have these misprints. I don't know how many of the tins I'm going to have, personally. I'm talking to one person about it now, if I can see if I could get from him and see what I could kind of do about that. But yeah. So Okay, hearing someone mention Dex binders makes me feel better. I'm actually using that right now because I took a chance on it. So far, I like the leather, and it's super secure. The leather is really nice. I will say that for Dex binders, it's just for binders, players who they're not going to have big personal collections. If anything, if they even have much of a collection at all, that's not in a deck box. They like using the card. They'll just get an ordinary trade binder, and that's usually good for them. That's kind of how I see it. So, 1 second here. Okay, so that's not working, but whatever. Oh, we got a $5 donation, actually. So let me read this really quickly. Thanks for all the live stream and market watches. Unfortunately, I'm too broke, but hope $5 to still convey my gratitude for all the good content you've made. First of all, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Second of all, $5 is $5. Like, I'm doing this. I do live streams essentially for free, right? I know that I think I put ads on and I call it a day, but I just do this for fun, right? All that. Hey, getting something is something. I will never be upset at donate. If you donate me like 1 penny, I think I'll like look you like. But you guys get the point. No, but any donation is always welcome. Now, put a number 1 through 15, and I have to open up that OTS pack. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. And thank you for always showing up every stream in my videos. I always appreciate my fans who always try to come to every video, all that. Especially because it's so nice that I have such a great audience, and I'm talking about you guys, that I actually can try new shit out, and I don't have to worry about the views. Yes, are the views, am I going to get like 1/3 or less views? Yeah. But I'm going to have a certain amount of views usually that I can count on, and that makes me really happy. Like, you guys, I'm going to make a video about why there weren't any first set boxes of Crossroads of Chaos in Stardust Overdrive, and I want to give you guys that video. And I know it's going to be a weird, like, kind of small 10-minute documentary video, and a lot of you are going to be like, I don't care about this, but I can put it out because I would love that content. I know you guys, some of you guys are going to watch that content just to support me, and hey, maybe you'll be interested, right? We got another $5 donation from Kaiser Chan. Thank you, my man, for the $5 donation. That's 3 donations out of, the goal is usually 3 to 5. If I get more donations, it's great, though, because this economy sucks. Thank you so much. And, yeah, Kaiser, by the way, give me a number on what OTS pack I'm going to open. 1 if I get to choose. Okay, so 1. So that's literally the top pack right here. So, Kaiser, tell me, in fact, actual OG cards. Yeah. Tell me what number for OTS, and I'll open up that pack. So let's open up VGCs really quickly here. Hopefully by the time I open this pack, I will have Kaiser's number, so I don't have to put my camera up and down. All right. Swamp Thingamajig. Oh! 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next pack here. Oh no. We disrespect Paint Painter in this city. Oop. That's why I always feel bad about the number 5. Number 5 sucks. All right. Anyway, let's get back to these comments here. Oh, if you guys do donate, though, I always skip to that, and then I try to get back and resume where I was. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for chiming in on the binders for real. I just think for market watches, it's essential to have a solid binder to protect your, extremely. And it's good that people aren't cheap on that, because that is not what you want to be cheap on at all. 35 likes, by the way. That's pretty awesome. Let's see something here. Yeah. All right, so let's get into more of this. So I do card savers ones and put them in boxes for graded cards. Expensive ones, I'll do the sleeve and the card saver. Less expensive, I just put in top layers. Okay, I see you. Saki, what do you think of OG faded cards from the first few sets unlimited? Are they comparable to first? They're comparable to first for sure, because you have to remember a misprint is a misprint, right? So it's going to have value, but obviously if it has the first set, it's going to add to it, right? That is really cool. I don't think that's bad. I had some PSA cards. I made a video about it. I don't like grading too many cards personally, but I was also worried you had COVID. It's spreading like wildfire where I'm at. So what's really funny is, so I actually got COVID and I'm not vaccinated. And what happened is I got over it in about a day and a half. Now I quarantined for the rest of the time, which is funny because they're now telling you don't even have to, which is, I don't want that. I know that people don't want to hear about that on the channel, so I'm just going to leave it there. But literally, when I got COVID, it was the easiest sickness I ever got. I'd actually had allergy days worse than COVID by far. So, but thank you for checking on me. I appreciate it. So how's it going, Saki? Kid Navajo is right. The nice Game-Genic binders are really nice. They have a 9-page card with a zipper and a 12-card per page with an elastic strap like Ultra. I've actually seen games. I don't own one. What's it called? But I actually want to see and make sure this is the one I'm thinking of, right? Oh yeah, no, Gamer-Genic. I've seen this before. I don't know how much they are, but they do look really good, actually. Huh. Thoughts on Valence? Deck core went from 25 to 12 in a week. Let's take a look at this. Oh, yeah. If you want the deck, it's pennies. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. It's not even, I don't even think it's like the core, like the actual like cards itself are probably worth less than 12. Yeah. Forgot you had Twitter. I just followed you. I appreciate it, my man. So all of the Valiant collectors are like €15. Might pick up place along. Hey, that's cool. Artifact Sanctum. Let's take a look at Artifact Sanctum. I'm not big on social media. I'm really on there only to like kind of promote the channel and just like random stuff. Secrets, $6 for 6. I think that this card is going to fade to irrelevancy because I feel like we might finally get Scythe banned. I think it's finally going to happen. So I don't think it's a good pickup at all. So, I went over this card not only in the last market watch, but like 15 minutes ago. They calmed down to $70, $75. It's still bullshit. But yesterday on the market watch, they were 90 though. And I think it was the first card I covered. So I have my thoughts, which if you're interested, go over there, check it out. Apparently not everybody saw that I uploaded a market watch. Thank you, YouTube. So happens. What do you think of Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogword is worth picking up, and how impactful do you think it will be in the meta? So let's take a look at this card. Lost Arts really quickly. I just want to see $8. Cool. I like the Lost Art a lot, actually. I prefer it over every version, even the Secret, to be honest. Just because it's maybe not the Secret. I actually don't mind the Secret too much. Just because it has like the pretty colors, all that. Light Play for 12, New Image for 23. I have my Ghost Sisters, and I got them for like $6 or less. The thing that's terrible about this format is that if you need to have cards that will win you in time, and Konami doesn't care about the quality of the game because no matter what they do, things are going to happen. People are going to play it. People are always going to buy product, right? And it sucks, right? Konami's never going to make this game better intentionally, right? If it lines their pockets, they will, but that's it, right? So do I think this card's worth picking up? Yeah, you can pick this up, and then they can wait for follow-up, and it's a good card in time. That's all I'll say. Which is funny because I told people to get this for time, but I also got this for a Realm Mage. So let's go over this. More of these comments here. How soon do you think Guardian Chimera will be reprinted? The 2023 tins. COVID was horrible for me. For me, 3 days I had flu-like symptoms, and the rest of the time I had pneumonia systems. Love how much you interact with the community, man. Much love. I appreciate. Look, community, and I want to sit here for a second here and tell you guys this. Community to me is everything. I started this to have a community. And number one, because the reason I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Was not because I loved it a lot, but because back when I was 19, I lost a lot of constants in my life. I basically had all these new friends. When you go to college, you kind of become different. You guys get the point. I didn't really change as much as a person. I matured a little bit because, you're 19. Even at 22, 23, even my age, 24, you're still maturing, right? Even older, right? You guys get the point on that. Something bad happened. Let's just say that, right? Something pretty horrible, right? I said, fuck this. I don't know where the people I used to be with are. I don't know what I'm doing in life. And some of my friends that I've been friends with since middle school and early high school want to, go open up some sacks and play some Yu-Gi-Oh, right? And I was very reluctant to get back into it, believe it or not. And I ended up doing it. And then I knew, because if I got into it, either I would not love it as much or I would fall really hard into it, which the second happened. And it was one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. I had fun interacting with some of the community. Some. I'm not gonna say my area was that great because of some of the people. To be honest with you here, I had my team. We had a lot of fun. I started doing YouTube content, and I always loved doing YouTube content, and I kept doing it. And I always just want to interact and have fun and answer comments, right? So to this day, that's still how I do things, right? Obviously, I can't comment to everybody. I can't. You're gonna miss comments, right? I know that. What's that channel called? Crush Card's channel. They do an amazing job at responding to almost every single person that they could, and I find that fascinating. And I remember I was YouTubing when I found them, and I kind of always was worried about, hey, maybe I should respond to every comment because maybe people don't want me to respond, which might sound kind of dumb, but it was something I thought. And once I saw a big channel do that, I was like, no, this is a good thing. I want to keep on them. So it's always something I oddly am thankful to Crush Cards for, which might seem kind of a weird compliment, but I really mean that. And to this day, I'll always do it for community, man. So also, if you guys, I don't even feel like saying that after that comment. Sorry, Lagged Out. Did you go over my comment about Fusion Destiny? No, I actually didn't see you comment about Fusion Destiny, but we're going to take a look here for you. So we got Ultras at 645. Supers, don't even bother. Just get the Ultras. Ultimate Rares now. Okay, so I still think that let's see what near mints are realistically at. $49, $50. Now, these were $35, and I told people that this card is worth getting even if it goes to 50, 60. And I'm going to say that again because forget DPE. This is a hero card in Ultimate Rare. We all know where this goes to. We all know where it goes to. Okay, this is going to go to the moon, all right, all the way, all right? In fact, it's been a while since I screamed, so. I'm not going to go full volume, guys, don't worry, but lower your volumes a little bit. If you have a headset, you might want to put it down for a second. To the moon! That's where hero cards go. I wasn't too loud, hopefully. Oh, was I a little loud, honey? Guys, I don't know if you heard her. Oh, man. New to the game. When is a good time to start buying cards in preparation for TCG prints of OCG cards? Example, picking up Sky Striker stuff in advance of linkage or machine stuff in advance of Gear Knight. Honestly, once usually we get some OCG support revealed, a buyout kind of starts immediately like that because people are like, oh, I can make some money, or oh, I want to play this. But then after like 2 to 3 weeks, everyone forgets about it. After those 2 to 3 weeks, that's usually when you should be getting it. You could get maybe a month after, but about 2 weeks roughly afterwards, look at the card and monitor it, see if it goes down to the original price or even lower. So it's happened where it's gone even lower sometimes, something like that. With Verte being banned, do you think Fusion Destiny will go 3? It could. Okay, here's what people aren't really realistically saying this. People are saying, oh, it's going to go 3 because it's not a problem anymore. Or, oh, no, Konami's not going to do that. It's not that it can't go to 3. I just don't think Konami's going to remember. Like, I'm not going to be complicated. Konami's not going to remember. That is where I'm putting my money. Konami will just forget that's a card. Right? Or they'll use it as a like a mini get out of jail free card. Man. Yeah. Did you guys hear her yell? I just want to know. Like, Oh, sorry, I meant for ban list. As an old hero player, I think it should go to 3 because compared to Branded Fusion, which is busted. Okay, so here's the thing with Fusion Destiny, right? And just a lot of these cards in general, right? Like Red Eyes Fusion. They're broken because of Verte. We got rid of the problem card, which Konami does everything that they could to, what's it called? To not hit the problem card. They'll always do that, right? So when they hit the cards that aren't a problem, but the problem card is abusing those cards, right? Like, for example, instead of banning Firewall, they hit limited / banned a bunch of other cards, one of them being Rusty, right? Nightmare Mermaid, they hit Light Stage, and they hit Rusty because of Nightmare Mermaid. So sorry about that, guys. You guys get the point. So can it go to 3? Of course it could go to 3. Will it go to 3? I think Konami's just going to forget. So that's personally what I think. So, yeah. Y'all guys shut the fuck... No, yeah, she's like, guys, shut the fuck up. I hope she slaps you upside your goofy ass head. Oh, man. It's okay. I'll tell her I got a $5 donation. What do you think about Branded Fusion and Guardian Chimera since they're both key cards in the deck not reprinted? I think Konami, could they hit Branded Fusion? It's possible, honestly. I think it's a possibility. Dude, it's been nuts getting into this game, Saki. I got back literally in March, dropped out mid-GX era. My best advice has been looking at tier lists like YGO Rabbit and look at formats. Yeah, I mean, just having experience in the game and playing and all that, it's going to be really good. I agree, Verte was a problem card, but it wouldn't have been such an issue if Konami didn't make it so fusion spells could send materials from deck to grade. You're not incorrect. I really think that you have, a lot of, how would I say it? They need to make fusions good because fusions have been good for a while. They have to make the cards even more broken, and it's just power creep in general with card games, right? I don't disagree. It's like, oh, you could send the materials from wherever the fuck you feel like it, right? They're just one card combos, right? Did you still Costco selling Yu-Gi-Oh bundles like they do with Pokemon? No, I actually did not see that at all, actually. So I actually, what's it called? I don't even know if that Costco sells Pokemon, to be honest. Like, that's something very new. Fusion from deck wouldn't be broken if it didn't trigger their fucking graveyard effects and plus to the moon. That's another thing as well. Like, at least with, like, the Red Eyes Fusion, like, yeah, you have that interrupt, but, like, people were playing decks that revolved around it, so it wasn't as bad. You're not incorrect. Let's go. I only don't think Branded Fusion will get hit because when you Ash it, the deck can't... Oh, that is very true. Only problem is that you need to draw the Ash for that to be the case. I know Branded Red is probably a good way to go for hits in the deck. That's probably one of the better ways. So, yeah. Also, I know some people are talking about the bot spamming. Look, long story short, I went on MSK's channel, which I don't even go on his channel anymore. Something about an argument with them. I don't really know. I don't really care. And he's been trolling ever since. Since I'm a guest on his, or was a guest on his channel, he'll come to me once in a while, is what it is. Thoughts on Sky Striker cards with the new set coming out and the potential reprints? I always told people that Sky Striker is really good. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations a stream. Thank you to those who like the video. Every time I get a donation, I will open up an OTS pack, by the way, and you get to choose the number of which one. So, yeah. Bro, just going back to what you said about your life after college. Thank you so much for being open and transparent for real. You not only provide great value, but you're also really cool, dude. Thank you so much, my man. I don't want to call it a midlife crisis, but, when things change a lot, you have to really, you really have to sit down and kind of ground yourself. And a lot of people don't do that. And I believe that they lose part of themselves when they do that. You know, I was about 19 at the time. And like I said, it's changed my life. I would be in a completely different place without the game. You know, YouTube-wise, selling-wise, you know, you guys get the point. I traded for Fusion Destiny when it was 43. Now it's 50. I knew it was going to go up, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. Oh, no, Ulti Fusion Destiny, I really don't – I kind of hope that they would actually put a what's it called? A picture of this up. Guys, give me 1 second, by the way, as well. I just want to do one quick thing here. All right. So definitely it was my deck of choice, TCG and Master Duel. Yeah, Sky Strikers are just, it can deal with everything, and with mine running around, they're like, oh man, we're gonna make Mystic mine. I don't care. Like, I have outs for Mystic Mine, right? Granted, it could still screw me over a little bit, but it is what it is. Right? I can still play certain things and set up depending on what I'm doing here. I just have a ton of outs. Plus the field spell outs Mystic Mine because I can field spell target my Sky Striker monster, get a Sky Striker card, it sends the grave. So I'm able to do kind of whatever I want there. Let's actually look at OTS 18 and see kind of what's popping here. Oh, wrong thing I clicked. Sorry about that. So Ulti Zeus here is $48. If you don't have your Ultimate Rare Zeus, I would highly advise getting these actually. They go up to 52, but I still think that this card can hit 100 one day. And with Zeus being in the first place Exosister, what's called deck profile, always really good to get them. So, you know, yeah, I know you have secrets here at 18, and then ultras are still a lot of money. Like, this is a card that everyone knows is great. Ulti should be at least 80. Ulti Ecclesias at 36 aren't bad. Monkey the Tennis Supers not bad at that cheap. You know, token collectors ain't too bad either, but the ultras are actually really low in price. They're like $3, so I'd rather grab the ultras personally. So, Saki, bro, if you were to sell an expensive collection for about 10K to 50, sorry guys, 1 second here. I talk a lot, so my throat's been getting dry. So you're supposed to sell an expensive collection to someone at the card shop. How would you do it to avoid getting scammed or robbed? Just curious what steps you take. So when it's your first time selling and you're selling something that's 10 to 15K, it's really bad. What I would probably do is I just try to sell it in increments, right? If you do get scammed, you only get scammed out a little bit compared to the whole thing, mind you. Players will want their stuff, you know, stuff like that. That's kind of what I would do. Like, if you're in this game and you're having a bit of a collection, you're probably interacting with the community enough to know what cards they want at what times, and you can figure that out. If you can even trade some of your other stuff for like meta relevant shit, because selling meta relevant shit is feasible, you could do that. You could sell cards slowly on TCG Player. A little bit of indigestion, by the way. I apologize, guys. And do all that. So there's a lot of ways to do it, but I wouldn't sell your whole 10, 15K collection overall. With a lot of talk of Water Enchantress getting hit, you think it's worth keeping hold of the Ultimate Rares? I have one in. I'm keeping it as a collector. I would pick them up. I don't think that Water Enchantress is going to get limited. It could be a different card. It could be the Phoenix Band that we were looking at. You know, Konami might just want to kill the engine completely, and then the cards are essentially worthless. We might get a limit of some kind instead, and we might get Ulti right in our next OTS pack, which I really don't think that should happen. I'd be doing singles online if it was me. Yeah, if you know how to do it, that's the best way to go. You know. All right. Let's take a look. What else do we want to go? Let's look through the tins and kind of see what's up here. If Konami TCG goes through with some of the hits and card releases on the OCG ban list, how do you think Infernities would do? I just don't think – I know because there's been a lot of cheating issues with Infernities that's a whole video I'm down to make, honestly. So, yeah. Now, I don't know. I think that Infernities aren't going to get moved for a while. I feel like they're going to get treated like windups. Thoughts on Lobster Shadow of the Generator? Yeah, you know what's so funny? Is I actually talked about getting this ultra rare at like $1. And now they're $8. So if you listen to me and you got your place there too, you made a lot of money, essentially, just for a single card. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Finally caught the live stream. Well, thank you for trying, my man. Thanks for the suggestion, bro. I sell already online, but I wouldn't like to pay so much in online fees plus taxes. Well, yeah, it does suck, but like people aren't going to pay full percentage anyway on your stuff unless it's like a misprint or something like. What kind of cheating issue? So with Infernities, they would set, if they have one monster, they would set it in their spell trap zone. That happens so many times. And that's just one type of cheating they did. Again, it would be a whole video on what I would do. So you should look at Mystic Walk. Okay, let's take a look at Mystic Walk. Oh, this is like, oh yeah, I know what this card is. Oh man, so basically time rule, right? And it's a quick play. So in a way, it serves as an out Mystic Mind because you will out your one monster. So first it's $6.50, $7 for near mint. If you want this card, get the near mints. I won't get the unlimiteds at all. That's personally what I would do. So, oh yeah, Mystic Walk to dodge target negates. That is also true as well. And you gain the life as well, so it's not too bad. How does the fuck does one cheat with Infernities? You gotta have no hand to do anything. There you go, right? Or they would what's it called? They would basically, if they have a hand where they know they could get rid of every card but one, they'll start shuffling and they'll move their hand up and down, and one card, the one card they can't get rid of after they think of the play, they'll put in their sleeve. It's really ridiculous. And it's really easy to like put it back in your deck from what I've heard. I wasn't playing as much back then, but that's what happened. 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. So, yeah, I don't think Mystic Walk's a bad card. This card was always worth a lot of money to a little bit of money. I said getting first edge back when they were like $3 weren't bad. You know, plus, I'll be honest with you, I just love the artwork of this. Like, it's literally a walk of food. Everyone's like trying to cook and everything. It's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Shokugeki no Soma. So, yeah. What do you think of picking up a playset of Starlight Rare Torn Scales? I'll take a look here. So $5 here, going up to $6. I told people to get this at 3.5, 4. Now we're seeing some more cheaper copies here. I mean, it does quickly go up to 7. So let's put. Oh, that's not verified, but I still think this card could go from anywhere from $10 to $15. I would still highly recommend getting them. They were actually in a 5-card set in your trade binder, actually. So that was for originals. Now Starlight Rare. Okay, we're not going to see Starlight Rare. Starlight Rare. I wish this counted as a view all version. It kind of pisses me off that it doesn't. This is the cheapest it's going to go. It's a start, so it's not affected of, oh, is it meta? Is it not? As long as it's somewhat relevant, which this card will always be somewhat relevant because Phantom Knights will always be somewhat relevant. The card's going to be worth something. I think that it can go on. It won't go much further down. If anything, I think it's going to go further up. I would say it's better to put your $170 in somewhere else or spread it through other cards. But if you do know someone who has this card and you can offer on it, say it's 170, try to offer 130, 120, whatever you can really get away with, right? Not too bad to hold on to one, right? So, wow, when I started Yu-Gi-Oh, I played Walking Heroes. Don't ask me why, but it was funny as fuck. I mean, when you first start playing, you play all these random cards, and I think that's the reason why whenever we get a new Yu-Gi-Oh alternative, people are drawn to it. Because it really does feel like you're just playing a card game where you don't know what you're going to see next, right? I think that's one thing that Magic the Gathering kind of has a little bit over Yu-Gi-Oh at times. I just bought a bunch of non-aggression area. Let's take a look at that card. So these are worth a little bit of money here. First eds are dollars, $2. Okay. You can only activate this card during your standby phase. Okay. Discard one card from your hand to the graveyard. Your opponent cannot normal summon, set, and or special during the next turn. I mean, if you draw it first, it says your standby phase, not any standby phase. So I can see why it's good, but it is slow, and then you have to discard a card, and you might not buy you. It buys you a turn because you can't do this at first. If this was actually just during any standby phase, card would be busted. But since it's yours, your opponent gets a turn up to play. And if this is a card that is essentially a dead card, but you also have to discard something. So you might not want to be able to discard that card. Depending on what you have in your hand, you might, it's going to be kind of crunched if you want to use this card on the next turn. It's a little 50-50. Probably the stupidest thing you could do is Branded Fusion, Lumion, and then when they drop Imperm Mystic Walk the Lumion to gain LP and still summon Mirror Jade. It's not too bad, honestly. So, thoughts on Skullmeister collectors? They seem to be at a stable 80, but nobody really likes the look or something. They don't really move that much. This is a very okay. We'll look at Skullmeister. All right, Skullmeister CRs, $80. Honestly, I'd rather play Crow or Ghost Bell 99% of the time, so why would I get high rarity of a card I don't even like the artwork for? And I think that's why a lot of people don't like this card as much. It is a bit of a beat stick, though, so there's that. Let's see now. So, Ash Blossom getting a reprint in the Crystal Beast structure. Do you think it will make the other Ash Blossoms cheaper? And should we wait to pick up any Ash Blossoms until the structure releases? Well, getting the Secret Earths from the tin for $15, not only is that cheaper than the $20 to $30 Ashes, but they do look nice. It's not bad for $15 if you need a playset now. And but the commons there might be a good investment because if they come out, they're like $3. That's a lot of money. Easy. So I would want Change of Heart. When we were about to get 19, I was like, we have to get Change of Heart Ayada. Probably Change of Heart because it's, a card that's probably going to see more play. We have to, right? I would pick Ultimate Rare Change of Heart because that's our legacy card. It's, for certain older formats, not too many because I know it was banned super quick. But you can use it right now, which is really awesome. My third Ultimate Rare that I think is good for like a great pick in general, I think that Ultimate Rare Access Code, or if they want to start a little bit behind, get maybe an Ultimate Rare Boral Sword. I think Ultimate Rare Access then Boral Sword would be good, or an Ulti Apollosa. It's about time we have some of our bigger boss monsters that are generic and a higher rarity, right? That is personally what I think. Ultimate Rare Nightmare Griffin would be fucking awesome, though. Like, I don't know if people would love it as much, but at least it's generic and usable, right? And pull some Ultra Runic Fountain. Should I sell them now or wait? I think the deck is going to get better and better, but I think it's a lot of money for one Ultra Rare in a deck building set. So if you'd rather have the money, go for it because there's just better cards to invest in anyway. I have a draft box that I made. It's basically Go format. They have a ton of Go cards and some select from JSF-IDs. Whenever I do go to locals, that's what my friends and I end up doing. Oh, I mean, hey, at least you're going to have fun, right? Do you think Ultimate Slayer is overhyped? You know what? I don't think so, because there's cool little Evil Twin combos that you can pull with this that I really, really like. $45 for one. It's just a good removal card in general, because you could – plus, it could out-int because you activate this, you target the one card they have, send it to the grave, and then, if it's intis like a fusion, you pop a card. I would say it's overrated. It's not doing as much as people thought it would, but I didn't think it was going to be one of the most best generic cards in the game. But it is good. Certain targets see way more play. That is fully correct. I would fully agree with that. Ultimate Rare Access Code would be sexy, not gonna lie. So I have a question for you guys. What Ultimate Rares would you guys like to see on OTS 20? So because I was thinking of doing a wish list. I'd love to see an OTS packs, and I would just say a wish list in the title. I would do a prediction video though. I'm tired. I really don't want to do it. Right? Not because I'm wrong, but because I have to just Konami's gonna make the worst possible decisions, and then people are gonna be upset at me. You guys get the point. Now, OTS God Cards Part 1. People would think I'm talking about like Obelisk, Slifer, and all that. Now, if you guys enjoy these live streams, make sure to smash that like button. If you're buying any cards off TCG Player, please use my link down in the description below. Helps out the channel to know discuss you. If you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. I kind of want to aim for 5 on this live stream. If you guys donate, I will open up a random OTS pack. You guys get to choose the number between 1 through 13, because we only have 13 left. I think there has to be an Ultimate in here. I got 16 for that reason. So I really want to pull an Ultimate Rare, but I can't pull a pack without a donation. So if you guys do donate, always appreciate it. Do you see Millennium Eyes Restrict going back up to where it was in the future? People are talking about Instant Fusion getting banned. If Instant Fusion gets banned, the card's not going to go up. It's just going to go further down. That's the way I see it. It would be very cool to see it. She's not a boss monster, but I'd love to have her an Ultimate Rare IP Masquerada. At least it's a great pick. Like, I just don't want a shit pick in the OTS. I don't even have to want it myself, right? Yeah, no, Lopter is great. It's because I told people, one new card and it doesn't have a reprint, it's going to go to the moon. And guess what happened? Yeah. In fact, I have a few, so I'm probably going to list them. New tournament pack should have Ulti Access Code, the new pot, and cherries. But honestly, where the fuck is Ulti Ash? I think they're saving it for a get out of jail free card. But we just got cherries, so they might start from the beginning of hand traps and then make everyone an ulti climbing up. So our next one would be Ash, and then we get an ulti Ghost Bell, But this would also mean we get an ulti Null, Spooky Dogwood, and that's going to kind of be lame, but whatever. Now, I think that it's not going to be the new pot, right? I think we're probably going to get Extract. Then we're going to get pot like years later. Because they made Desires an ulti, they made Duality an ulti. They're going to make Extract an ulti, but they're just waiting on it. Either that or they're just like, we'd rather choose other cards. So the Neos Fusion, I know exactly what you're talking about. I like Neos as a card, and the Fusion's not bad, but Branded is just better at this point. Like that Crusader Avermax is my favorite link and would look pretty awesome. I don't think Avermax is a bad card in general. Now, I know it got bought out. In fact, I actually want to look at Avermax here, see kind of where it's at. Ultras are 10, 11, 12 bucks. First edition, well, unlimited for about, call it $23 because that's less than that's 184 sales. First ed's 23. I would get first edition secret rares. They're not bad for first ed secret rares. The card is good as well. You know what? If they just want to finish the collection as a set, I have no problem with it. That's kind of the way I see it. Ooh, the OTS Ultimates, I would say Rainbow Neos or Shadow Winda. Harpy's Feather Duster and Polymerization. You know what? Actually, Ulti Duster, I like that. Polymerization would have to be an old school fit, but it would be a cool one, like an old school Ulti to grab. And that's actually not too bad. Ulti Ultra Goddess is another good choice. The card doesn't see that much play. Like, look, it's not a bad card, but it's a very situational. It's popping up only because this format's not bad, right? But it's been released for a long time, and a lot of players aren't playing Underworld Goddess anyway, even if it is a good pick or not. I'd rather. It's not. It would look awesome with old foiling. Gorgeous, 10 out of 10 artwork wise, right? But I just want pick it play wise. All right. Also, it's just personal choice. What you guys want, I'll judge it a little bit, but you know. I like Ulti Winda, not because it would match Ulti Construct, and I love Shadal, but people want Winda banned. So seeing it as an Ulti would rub so much salt in people's rooms. Oh, I would be feeling so great. Let's see. Ultimate Pod agreed to mess with that. We already have an Ultimate Pod agreed. We actually already do. Slacker. Yeah. Dude, you know what the worst part is? I started a minute and a half late, bro. Man. Fuck my ass. Knowing Konami, they'll throw in Ulti Griffin Riders right before they ban them. Actually, if they go Ulti Griffin, then Ulti Light, that'd be really funny, but I don't think they're going to do it. That'd be so troll, though. That would be so troll. How's Dark Neostorm looking? 90 for a first set box. Not terrible. First set silent mining. I think anything below 25 is too good for this card. Lightly played 13. Near mints 15. Yeah. Secret signing mining is just way too good of a. Sorry about that, guys. Ultras went up to 7-8. So I still think that we could get what's called silent mining secret rares to like $35, $40. Remember, it's just a generic cyber searcher. Ding at 8 to 9. Cherubinis is just way too cheap for what it is. Nulls are worth money. No materials are $8-9. Some Fusion SD Supers. Mystic Bullshit. How much is Mystic Bullshit? $5.50. Okay. 3 is on Ibs. Stupidest ban, by the way. Nobody used this card. They were afraid with health, but there were like 8 better options. They banned this anyway. It's so stupid. Omni Dragon Brotar, $2-3. Dollar on that. If you get the special editions, these are like what, $2? Yeah, they're like $2. Okay, cool. Brotars are 2s. These aren't really $1. Like, I've never seen this played. $1 on the rare. These are like $1 or $2. 70 cents. Filus are $1. Yeah, this set still has value. It's just it doesn't have a card hitting above like 20 besides 1. And how much are the special editions here? 85. Oh man, it's not like that's terrible. If that was like 70, 65, I'd be interested. Yeah. It just is what it is. All right, so knowing Konami, they'll throw us an ulti. Griff, all right, read that. Man, I'm glad you are live. Busy day. Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming over, bro. You know, you guys know how much I love streaming. It's one of those days where I don't know if it's because I'm mentally tired, but I just lose my thought more now as an adult. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but I'm like, oh, where was I going with this? I always think that nowadays. Thoughts on Reborn Tengo's a pickup? The sneak peeks are pretty good. In fact, we'll actually take a look at that. Right over here. About $5 for your sneak peek ultras. And remember, this is played in like Plant Tengu, stuff like that. So this is not a bad card to grab, honestly. I would love to see them unlock more. Dude, this guy, barely ever comments, but when it does, I always love it. I would love to see them unlock more generic boss monsters to allow more decks to compete. I would like that, but it kind of, on one hand, it opens up a floodgate where it's like, oh, you're just playing a vanilla thing to get to X thing, which almost every deck is doing that. You're not special. Like when I remember when people were calling Dark Magician Orchest a thing because they played a small, what's called Red Eyes package in it, or like what's it called, like a Magician Soul package. That pissed me off. How you doing, Cole? How you doing, bro? You know. The thing about Silent Minds is the hard ones per turn and a -1. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But the thing is, decks like Salad always have to do that shit. How you doing, Cole? Interesting story about Silent Mining. I bought one pack of Dark News from 2019 and pulled it. It's not interesting, but it's cool. And only one pack of Dana I ever opened. Oh, that's cool then. I agree with that. The thing, like, I'm cool with having decent boss monsters. Like, boss monsters that maybe cost something, that they're not broken and they can only be used in certain strategies, stuff like that. But that's just balancing, you know. Do you think Black News will impact the meta at all when the new support gets released? I think too many people love it for it not to have a good enough representation to get some top 32s. It's going to get some top 32s again, and that's going to be awesome to see. Ultimate Rare invoked Alistair or Mechabug good cards I saw /C play. Ulti Alistair, I'll pick him up day one. That's awesome. What about Sarah Astrograph? We all know Triff is losing his mind waiting for his new Galaxy support. I see our Astrograph. I don't know. I don't think it's a good investment personally. No, I'm the same way. I forget stuff easily, and I always feel mentally and psychology, you know, physically, whatever the word is, drained. Yeah, I just kind of lose my thoughts sometimes while talking, or I'm thinking about a bunch like other things, because I can't like think of three things at the same time and have great results as much as I used to back when I was younger. So it's just unfortunate. So let's do that real quick. And plus I have to give you guys another 5 cards out of your trade binder soon. So sleep is a commodity nowadays, for real, for real. Like, if I have typos, it's because I gotta wear gloves at my job, so bear with me. No, you're all good, bro. All good. I have typos because I don't know how to spell. So you're better than me. Shockmaster. You know what? Let's take a look at Shockmaster, actually. I have Shockmaster, actually. I have a few jump copies and a few supers. $20 for your jumps. Okay. Dollars for your supers. If you don't have a copy, pick up one for your band collection, at the very least. Although I think it's better to pick up a playset. Even if it's supers. Like, we have we're past a decade of its last printing. And you have this and you have the jump, which, look, the super and the jump have such a large difference on how they look. Like, the jump ultra looks so sick. And I love this card's artwork. I don't know why, but I do. $22. What? Oh, yeah. So, oh, no, it would be crazy. They can't bring it back. But you never know. And it's a banned card. Always have a banned card. Is DR3 worth investing in since it was short printed? Just your opinion, brother. Curious to know. Dark Revelations 3, I don't like Dark Revelations as an investment in general. That's what I'm going to say, personally. 5 cards out of your trade binder are my favorite videos of yours. We hit the goal, by the way. I put a ridiculous goal of like 120 likes. And now we have like 137 likes on them. So I have to do another one in September, but I also have to leave myself enough room to do one in October. So I am going to start putting some groundwork in the next 5 days for that video. I'm going to get through this weekend, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday morning next week, I'm probably going to start seeing what I can do for that. Numeron Dragon, that's a good pick. Let's take a look at Numeron Dragon. All right, $14 for your original secrets. Then you have the legend. I really don't know why the colored ones and the what's called regular ultra copies are $10 to $11. That's crazy. First edition secrets here are $14 here. I would just get originals and call it a day. Personally. Yeah. So Foxy Tune is pretty cheap right now, $20 roughly. Yeah, no, it was $35.40 and it just went up to the fucking moon. That's insane to me. Like, I really did think the card would go above 15. But it's just, the thing is, in fact, we'll bring up Foxy Tune. Punks aren't seeing as much play right now because of not just Adventure, but the power of the elements power crept a lot of engines that were very valuable. I still think Punk is great as an engine. And the fact that Konami hasn't reprinted anything from, not Grand Creators, but what's that thing called? Genesis Impact, right? Where we have Live Twins and Drytron, right? And that set came out, what, 2020? We're not going to see reprints from Grand Creators for a very long time. So if you want them at 20, not bad. That is true. They could auto it, and it's just unplayable. Adventure cards are good for the trade binder right now. Yeah, I get that. So Runics, I just think that it'll get even at this point. I hate to say this. This is going to sound very weird, and this is going to be a gamble, okay? But here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Now, for normal ultras, because I assume you just want to play that. Now, boxes are 53, right? Runic tips are about 37, 38, 40 bucks, right? 30 to 40, give or take. And then your fountains are about 18, which is a little better. If you buy a box and you pull your tip, you make your money back because you're pulling about 2 to 3 draws, which is about $4 to $6 as well. And then you have 2 more ultras and a chance at a CR. So you're basically making almost all your money back if you pull a Runic tip. I would heavily advise, if you're just looking for value as well, maybe get 3 boxes and see if you could pull a CR out of those 3 boxes and like 1 Runic tip, 1 fountain. Because if you're probably going to pull a tip, you're probably going to pull a fountain, and you're probably going to make at least 2 boxes worth back. You pull a CR, depending on what it is, you might make more than what you pay for it back. I wouldn't, at this point, because of how cheap the boxes are, I would just grab them. The normal ultras. So that's what I would do. Only want to play Runic because of the artwork. Love the Skyrim plus Fallout feel. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. It kind of looks kind of old, not old school, but it kind of reminds me of Dungeons and Dragons, and that's what I really like. The power creep that's coming in the future with that Bicep and the issue stuff is insane. Oh, dude. I'm not looking forward to that format. Let's just say that. Ulti Soldier of Chaos. All right, let's take a look at this. In fact, by the way, we're going to have a live stream of Tactical Masters eventually. I just want to see what I can get it for. Ghost Rares, I wouldn't get the Ghost Rare. Ulti looks a lot better. Near mids are 65 to 67. I actually managed to snag one for 40 last Friday, so I'm happy. If you want the card, go for it. That's the way I see it. It's still a very good card. So, yeah. Secrets at 62. I mean, the original print is so rare. I ended up getting mine at $10 to 15, and that's what pre-sold for. Man. Summon Skull Metal. What? Darkwing Blast worth getting in a case for? Yeah, I think Darkwing Blast can be a good set to get a case in. We just have a lot of good stuff already just in there in general. That's probably going to get Ultra / Secret or slots. I don't have to wait any more time to tell you it's a good set. It's proved its worth. Now, I'm going to drink some water because I'm thirsty. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat, PayPal, it's always appreciated. The goal is 3 to 5 donations. We hit 3 donations, but hey, it's cool to exceed our goals, right? So if you feel like donating through Super Chat, please let me know in the chat. If you're donating through Super Chat, I will open up an OTS pack for every donation and keeping the contents myself, obviously. Tell me a number 1 through 13, and I will open up that pack. How many likes do we have? $44 likes. That's not too bad. And not to sound disappointed, guys, but we only have 43 viewers and 44 likes. I mean, only 100, like 4%, 103%. More like it's more like 102.7 probably percent. Come on, guys. We could get that like to at least 130%. My shitty dad jokes, bro. BLS Link getting a reprint in November could make the ulti go down more. It really could. But people like their high rarity, so I don't think it's going to go down too much. Could go down a little bit and then resurface. Already bought a box. Got CR Scapegoat and the Money Labyrinth card. Sold the 3 Labyrinth cards for 70. So you bought a box and the money sold the... So did you have 3 Labyrinths? Or... Like, because you said you got 1 box. You didn't have all... Did you pull all 3 Ultra Labyrinths, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm a little confused. New Photon Hypernova cards are also cracked as well. Who thought combining Dark Law and Trident together and feeding the result Abomination Steroids was a good idea? Konami did. Dragoons could be potentially ulti or maybe Phoenix Enforcer. They gave Phoenix Starlight, so I doubt it, but you never know. Ulti Dragoon might be good, though. Dark Samorg. All right, let's take a look at Dark Samorg. Also, guys, I will be live streaming for about 14 more minutes. But oh wait, we actually got a donation. But depending on the donations I get, which is really funny because I just got one, I might go longer. It just depends. Because the thing with live streaming is my throat sucks, and I didn't know, and I understand why live streamers take time to react to stuff. It's just to rest because they're constantly doing something. And then I'm going to send Warhammer memes in Discord for fun. Memes are memes, bro. No one's going to understand it, but hey, it is what it is. Let me know a number, and I'll open up the IOTS pack, by the way. Weird question, Saki. So a month ago, I got BLS, Solar of Chaos, and German Secret. Is there any point of trying to get rid of it? It sucks because people would like the original if it's English, not foreign. And with the reprint going away, you're kind of in the card's in a bad position. All right, let's look at 13. All right, sure. So last pack here. All right. Yeah, that's a normal super. I actually didn't know they put Gores as a common. That's actually very cool. I actually like seeing that. Oh, Forbidden Chalice! This is actually a decent super rare. Wow, you know what? I do not mind sleeving that. That is fine. That is okay. We got a super rare that we enjoyed. I didn't know Gores came in common. Like, the set was just so ass when I looked at it. I don't know if you guys remember, but when I did my live OTS opening of this, or not my live OTS opening, but my news video going over this OTS, when I saw a Paint Painter, I went on a rage. I got to the next card, and I just left the video, and I uploaded it. Some people were so mad, dude. Oh, man. Also, I will be linking my gaming channel. I'm going to try to upload stuff. I'm going to try to have one video somewhere in October, November. If you guys enjoy that stuff, I decided to do the PO box this month because I'm trying to do something that helps the channel every single month. So we have the PO box in the description below. If you guys want to sub to my gaming channel, I'll be doing some live streams of like League and stuff like that. I'll be, doing some Let's Plays. I kind of want to do some gaming news and maybe what I think about it as well. So it was a great ban. It was a fantastic ban. Card was busted. Dual Overload was probably one of the most broken non-core sets in the game, if not the most broken. Just dropped you 3 more likes on the video. I don't know how you dropped 3 likes. Maybe you got a... I mean, hey, likes are likes. I'm not going to question it. Let's see here. 55! What? Okay, I don't get this. So first I tell you guys, I make my little dad joke that only 103% of people like the video. And I somehow get to 55. What, did y'all sign out and go to your like alt account or your sister's account or tell your significant other to like the video? Hey guys, we're only at 103% like a ratio and we think we could just do better. What the fuck? Whatever. Thank you for liking the video. I'm not complaining. Biggest hidden gem to pick up right now. Ulti Toon Kingdom for $35. It's just and Ulti Book of Moon. So let's actually look at Ulti Book of Moon though. $75. Okay, not that bad. Well, people come and go. That is true. That's true. I still think this is way too cheap for Ultimate or Book of Moon. You know what? I'm going to ask my wife what she thinks of Ulti Book of Moon. Hey, Amanda! Oh, she's coming, guys.
What do you need, you crazy one?
I'm not crazy. What are you talking about? You know what? I'll put up a poll. Guys, am I crazy? You guys hear that meow?
He said yes.
He's like, ah, man, look at him.
I think the cat said yes. Yes.
Did it?
Yeah, I think that's what that was.
So what do you think of Ulti Book of Moon, honey?
We've been sitting on that for a while. And
you think it's going to go up? Oh.
If it's not, I'm going to kill you.
And look at him just laying down here. Oh, this is so heavy. He's like, I think 38 pounds now. The diet's really not helping. Look how fat it is.
He's actually lighter.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Did you get later?
You can actually tell. He's lighter. Come on.
Yeah.
Give me him. Oh, give me him. It's okay. You don't need to be subjected to Thomas.
Subjected?
Yes.
You know what? Oh, okay. You know what? You want me to be mean and cruel.
Well, I'm making you what you wanted. Remember?
No. I have a bad memory. Ask Chad.
Who's Chad?
Oh man, Chad, do I have a bad memory? 71% yes. No, I'm ending this poll. This ain't going in my favor.
71% yes that you have bad memory?
No, that I'm crazy.
Oh. Okay.
No. I'm gonna be like a politician.
Good job, guys.
Alright, get out of my room. Woman, it's Yu-Gi-Oh time.
Okay, fine. You get no cupcakes then.
Okay, wait. I am sorry about my behavior. I apologize.
See this? He's apologizing for cupcakes.
I just wanted a cupcake, man.
He's a sweet fiend.
A sweet what?
Fiend. No,
you know what? I'm not getting into that.
You've never heard?
No, I didn't.
No, whatever. Okay.
Man.
I didn't want to say a sweet whore.
I'm not a whore.
Because I would have started you on that.
Oh, can you close the door for me, honey? I think he's just going to be comfortable here.
No, I want just to let him.
Oh, okay, I got it. No problem.
But, okay.
It's a book, which means you have to read it, so that's why it's so cheap. Oh, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players can't read. Five-head logic.
Are you talking about Book of Moon?
Saki's going to be eye-rolling when this card finally does do its thing. Top 5, I told you so.
Here, I'll show you.
Yeah. Dude, wife reveal. So she has been in videos before and all that, but the thing is so some YouTubers will have their, like significant others, in videos and all that. And I don't think that's a bad thing, right? I know Crush Cards, there's, I know what their name is. I'm sub to the channel, but there's like a huge muscle dude. He's Asian. He has an Asian girlfriend or a wife. I'm not too sure. They do stuff. In fact, they had a really interesting video with something going on in the YouTube comment section with Telegram, and I really like that video. But just when, like, for me, the internet's the internet. I know how it is, right? But someone who's not used to the internet, I don't want to expose them to that. It's not that she won't ever be on a video because she's been in a few of the very earlier videos and all that, but that, you know, if that makes sense, you know, I want to just be careful with her. Facts, bro, facts. All right, Petite Angel. All right. What the fuck is this? You know what? Hold on. That is some crackheadedness. You know what? I want to see what eBay has it for. Nobody is buying this bullshit. Not a single fucking person. What crack are these people on? The bad kind. Man. What is this bullshit? All right, you know what? Let's see. Hold on here. All right, hold on. And this is the Magic Ruler one. So this is the MRL. It's an LOB one. I don't get this. You know what? You know what? I just don't get it. I'm not gonna spend more time with this bullshit. Man, this is one of the worst shit I've ever seen. All right. You should check out the Trickstar cards. I play a 4-card Trickstar engine in my Eldritch deck, consisting of 1 Candina, 2 Life Stage, and 1 Reincarnation. Okay. I mean, if you don't need the normal summon, have you ever thought playing a Lilybell just to get an extra monster to link with? Because it's just a free special if you want. So I told people to get here. I'll look at Trickstar, and Life Stage is going to 3. I am going to cap here. Licorice is 37. Lilybells, Call Me Out for 5s. OG Total Duelist Secrets. I've told people to get this at $3. Right now they're 4s. Going to 6s. They sold for 20s when Life Stage went to 2. Oh, what's Starlight, bro? Let me know. What's it called? Hopefully use the affiliate link. Haha. Saki, you're such a sweetheart. Ooh, okay, you're getting a 2-minute ban. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. So, will Celine get a reprint? Eventually, but it's going to be a while. In fact, let's look at Celine. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, donations are always appreciated. We have 12 OTS packs to go 3 to 5 donations. We've gotten 4 so far. So for every donation, I will open up an OTS pack. And you get to call the number of what I opened. So, all right, Celine. $31. You know, this card has been double digits longer than it's been single digits. I told people to get these at $4. So, you know, I don't know what to tell you. How low can ulti droplets falling once the Megatins circulate? I don't think that they're not. When it comes to being an ultimate rare and a tournament pack ultimate rare at that, the card's not really going to drop because of a reprint. 250, it could maybe go to 220, 230. Is that actually why? I have zero clue. So, Yugi's wife used it. Obviously, deep lore buyouts. Man, I'm not deep in this dick. All right, I've seen enough for today. Prop time to dip and sleep. A terrible vanilla being sold for this much is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, we're ending in... Actually, we're supposed to end in like 45 seconds here, but maybe if I get a donation, I'll chill a little bit longer. maybe. So, good night, bro. Good night. I think if I missed it or if you missed my comment, but what are the Hex Seal Light Stars? Let's take a look at this. Oh, yeah, the dark ones. They're substitutes. They're good. I'm surprised there wasn't one for every element. I think they gave up because these cards are just terrible. That's kind of what I think here. Why are... Oh, yeah, it's DRV. That's why that's worth money. Oh, you can get them for dollars if you need them. They're just a fusion substitute because fusions are good. About two weeks afterwards, unless the pre-sale's really good, you can get it for cheaper. No, sadly I don't. But hey, man, if you got them for cheaper, I'm happy for you. Is Elemental Hero Prisma, that Ultra DPCT, a good card? The end limits are sold out, but there's plenty of LP. Let's take a look at this. I know this card because I had these, and these just never sold, believe it or not. So, yeah, man, there's one card. Oh, no, there's not. Kind of disgusting. Just get DT. For $7, just grab a DT. You got Fusion Forcer Super Rares at $1. That's not bad. Not bad. It's a card that's used in Edison in older formats as well. Artemis. Okay, let's take a look at Artemis. Ultras are $10. This used to be played with Invoked, especially because it's a light, and it gives you... On one hand, you don't have the fire to go into when you go into El Mirage, all that. On the other hand, though, you don't have to worry about negating the Nibiru, and you have one extra space in your extra deck. So, not that bad. I was testing one Coralbane instead of Lilybell because you could use it with Golden Land monsters to make Consider Pleiades. That is actually very smart. It really depends on what it is. You have to hit ones that have some relevance or are somewhat decent. That's what I would do. And when you're looking at ults and doing research, yes, you could look at the retail ultis, but Hobby League boxes have a fair share of ultis that are really bad, but a little bit relevant. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's look at CR Artemis real quick. How much are boxes? Oh man, if it wasn't this damn, these boxes could have been worth something. Whatever. $60. All right, that's not too bad. I will make you guys a quick deal, by the way. Quick deal. I have 4 boxes here, and I actually opened this up when the creator actually passed away. I opened up 2 boxes and got 2 CRs. If you guys want to see me right now open up a box live, I will, if I get a $25 donation or higher. Don't feel pressured, but it means I stream for a little longer, at least, regardless, right? So it's 2 hours and 3 minutes here and a half, so 2 hours and a half minutes. Probably on the stream. Usually I go for 2 hours to 2 hours and 5 minutes. And I feel like going a little farther today. But I thought, you know what? Let's just see if someone wants it open. Why not? Oh, and you get to choose the box 1 through 4. So, Drew gonna do it back. Nah, I can't ask that of Drew. Drew's too supportive. All right, let's look at the rest of this stuff. So, who doesn't love making Purgatrio with the ash in your opponent's grave? That is very true. That is very, very true. I like Purgatrio. It lets you OTK. Curious to know what you would consider a good deal for your typical main set case. If it's very good meta relevant, 700 and below. If it's not really great, like if it was like Battles of Chaos when it first came out, I would say 600. You know. Stealth Kraken Princess. All right, let's take a look at this. I'm going to look at this card. Oh, you said prices. I can't read, Yu-Gi-Oh players. All right. 141. These are $1.30. I got mine for 25 to 50 cents. I thought it wasn't a bad investment for 25, 50 cents. I got a ton of them. I said I want to wait 2 to 3 years on this. Already about $1.33. Not bad. Brothers of Legends was just printed too much. Oh, they did. Lobster went up to $8. I told people to get Lobster at $1 mainly because the card doesn't have a reprint and it's an attorney code. Damn it. Goku. Go. Oh my god. Okay, we have a lightly played for 85 cents. Near mids for 3. Fine. That's fine. This is not fine. Heavy, like they're actually like one person looked at this and said, oh, a mock play for 750, it's possible, right? Then someone said, oh, heavy play 600, it's possible. Someone, you know what? At least if I saw this for 600, I could maybe see someone buying it for 40, even though it'd be the worst thing to ever fucking do, right? I'm not gonna guilt deck this one too much, right? Just, oh my god. Honestly, if you really want it, go for it, but it might drop a little lower. Who knows? But it could go a little higher, right? Get to like 10, 12. To be honest, I think it's going to stabilize or go lower. It might be a little more money when the kids first come out, but after like 2 weeks, it's going to go even lower. That's what I'm going to say. Also, any donation in general, I'll open up an OTS pack, by the way. All right. Just picked a place of Lobster when they're $1. No, in fact, let's look at Generator in general. But we'll look at Lobster for the new people really quickly. I told people to get this at $1 because Generators ever get new support. This is a solo print out of Attorney Code. $7.50 to $8. Generator. I'm going to see what they are in general. I know this has a reprint, but secrets for $7.50, $10, 36 listings. That's not bad. In fact, near mids are like 10, 12. Card is gorgeous in secret. I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually have a no-name Mardell. I should probably take a pic and show it to you guys. Boss State, $2. That's really good for original secrets. Really good. Tokens are $2. That's cool. You have the secret rare mystic. Oh, what is this? Okay, $4, 75 cents. 75 cents. The rest of this is fine. In fact, if you already have the deck and you just have to pay for this, I mean, it could be a lot worse, right? I had a dream that Electromite got unbanned. Dude, trust me, I have the weirdest dreams, bro. So I dream of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sometimes too. I donate because I do make a decent amount, but I'm currently saving for a car. Afterwards, so I got you. No problem, man. Thank you for just chiming in and being in the stream and hanging out and having fun, honestly. I always appreciate people who do that. It's just if I feel like I want to do something huge, but I want to make sure I don't lose fully, I might ask for a donation to go with it. So if I do get the $25 donation or higher, I'll open up a Genesis Impact box for you guys if you want to see an opening. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know. But no, definitely, and I will tell this to everybody. If you're having a struggle right now, do not donate to me. Okay? If you need to help your family, you need to save up for a car, which is great, right? People should have transportation. You need to save up for this. You have some college loans or whatever, some loans you got to pay back, right? And you're a little worried. Do not donate to me. Take care of yourself. You being here makes me happy. Now, if you want to hit the like button, okay, like button, that's free for now. You never know with YouTube, honestly. Hey, I appreciate it. Now I'm going to go a little longer, guys. Give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. All the liquids I've been drinking are kind of catching up to me. But I'm going to go a little longer. So hold on here, guys. All right, I am back, guys. I got some bad news coming back, but it is what it is. So, anyway, because you have to be asleep for it to be the real Goku. Lol. True. All right. Yeah, they don't want to make pendulums great again. Beyond the titties, can't carry pendulum good enough on its own. So we're getting all the nightmare links now. They're good stable cards to have in general. So yeah, I would. Why did they have to make Beyond a word salad? I don't know. It's funny. Like, I play Sky Striker and Medolce. In fact, you know what? Let's look at Medolce here. All right. Ultimate Rare, Princess Beautiful. Lightly Played are 45. Near mids are 49. That's a lot cheaper than I remember this card being. Yeah, lightly Played are still double. 84. Near mids are 95. Oh, man. People have. I would so buy this and just keep it. I would keep a fourth one just to have in the binder. So when I'm looking through pages, I see it for a second or two. That's such a waste of money. But hey, whatever. I already have 3 ultis. That's why. Then you have your Garnet. I love this Ultimate, though. It looks gorgeous. The best rogue decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. Okay. First editions here. $33, $35. Near mints are about $50 going up to $65. Oh, this is for the Garnet, bro. Lightly Played are 30. That's insane. But this card does look gorgeous. It really does. All right, Medolce Salon. I know Marshmallow over here, Nick C. already said this needs a reprint. Now, I'm going to say the exact same thing I said when I saw this card at 15 to 17, now sitting at 20. Konami doesn't learn its lessons because they know how bad Medolces are, so they're sprinkling in the reprints like this. And they left this out to sprinkle it in another set. I hate it, bro. I hate it. I think holding the CR Labyrinth is pretty good for CRs, but if you open up a box and you just want to make your money back to sell it and then, keep your Ultras or whatever or sell your Ultras for even more money, not a bad idea. I was playing Libromancer and Labyrinth. Libromancers are fun. I have to say that. Oh, these allergies are terrible. All right. But yeah, any Chaos deck, Chaos decks are fun as fuck. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, it's always appreciated. If I get a $25 donation or more, I will open up a Genesis Impact booster box, and you get to choose which one. It'll extend the stream, obviously, a little bit. Why on that ad for the best rogue decks, why were Prank Kids there? Thought that deck crashed and burned. The deck's not bad because people played the deck without Mew Mew, and you can still do some crazy stuff with it and mix it with some other things. Prank is not dead. It's pure prank is dead. Like, as a competitive deck. I hate you. So, should I sell my Tillman deck or wait? Wait, there's no reason to sell it. I think the field spell is going to go even higher. I think if tiers could have a chance of becoming a tier 0 deck, depending on what they're mixed in. Like, we'll see tier at, in general, 65% or above. But we have to wait for the Ishiku stuff. So, yeah. All right. Gonna drink a little bit of water here. Let's finish up with Medolches, though. Then I'll probably end the stream. Unless I get that. Ultras. Okay, so I saw lightly played for 14, I'm pretty sure. That's good. For first ed lightly played, if you actually want your tiramisus, this is not bad. First ed ultras for 15, yeah, it's light play. You know what? No, near mid tier for 16, 51. That's good. Angeli Ultras are first edition, 38 listings, near mints, $28 going up to 10. I told people to get this at like $3 when it got reprinted. I mean, as a penny stock, and wait like 2 years, they'll probably be double digits. Well, I think it's been, hasn't been 2 years yet, but we're at double digits. So if you got a playset for 9 or less, you made some money. Magellan's here. I know first editions of these are going up because I put my first sets at a certain point that I know when they sell, either someone really liked me and they bought for me, or they got bought out. You have lightly played tier for 4. Okay, not too bad. All right. $7.50 for near mid. Oh, wow, that's half a page. That is half a page. Lightly plays go up as well. Pretty quickly. Yeah, people like their Super Magellans. The Ultras are probably worth some money. Yeah, $3. I always kept these. These were great penny stocks. More people want to play Medolce. It's awesome. Love to fucking see it. Jimmy Hall, yo, what's up? We're about to end. We're about to end, bro. But how you doing, bro? Wait, Italian? Is this Ultra Italian or heavy plate Italian? Oh, yeah, no. Damage Italian. It sucks because I actually would want an Italian. Oh, whatever. Who cakes? $4. Cool. That's not bad for who cakes. Plazas are $3. Andrews are like $3. Ultras are $3. But that's from Mega Pack. Honestly, chocolate mullins are like $2. You know what? Supers for 2.5 aren't bad. Let's take a look at her putting Cess over here. She got the fatty. First editions are $2.50. In fact, let's just put filters on, just to make life simple for me. $2.50, $3, 3.5, going up to 4. Near mints don't have many listings here. Yeah, about 3.5, 4. That's not bad. I actually would grab these ultras. I would grab the reprint. So it's not too bad. Something not touched on in a while, but the Spiegel Dark Magician Girls are finally reversing back up slightly. Let's take a look at this. I love this card. All right, we're going to go near mints here. So $4.49, they were like $4, but there's a 20 wall, still a 20 wall. They do go up to 6 after the wall is broken, but how are the sales here? In fact, this had a dip here. We're still for like 3. Yeah, it was more of a $3 card, I guess. 3.5. A little bit of an increase. So we're seeing these sell every day at the very least, and we're seeing today on the 13th. I know it's technically the 14th here. We're seeing quite a few sell. If I have to load more and it's only been 13 days of this card selling, then it's definitely 5 over here, 3s, 4s. Yeah, no, this is picking up gear. This is actually a very good card to pick up as well. Saki, did you like how League made a skin line for champions people legit do not play anymore? That Zenith shield about. Dude, honestly, bro, my main account has all the skins from like 2013, 2014, 2015. And that's it. Like, when I play, I have a few new skins because, you get the chests for playing S and all that. So, yeah. Masterpiece could come back easily. That's what I think. Well, thank you guys for the live Marco watch. If I will probably stick around for another minute or two, but I'll say one more time. If you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, the goal is 3 to 5 donations. We hit that with 4 donations, so one more we would make 5. If I get a $25 donation, I will open up a box of this, and I will extend the live stream probably till 3 hours. Like 3 hours total. Stay until 69. Do I have 69 likes? Oh, I do have 66 likes. Wow, that's crazy. But that's actually a lot of awesome likes here. So I also shamelessly bought a playset of the Tin DMG. I don't like it enough. I don't like it enough. Too bad they nerfed the tits. That's why I don't care about it. TBH, I don't like League, but I love KDA. I literally bought the secret LAD at college. Really? I heard there were people who liked KDA but not League of Legends, but like I've never met them before. So it's okay not to like League. I like a lot of things about League. It's definitely a MOBA that's not for everybody, and I definitely can't teach anyone it, right? League is a relationship, I'll tell you that, right? OCG version of that card as well. Oh, yeah, dude, her TDs are overfloating, bro. Shit. Man. I love those. In fact, I still like the ones. In fact, let's look at Lost Art Dark Magician Girl. Since we're talking about titties, right? By the way, I will also say I'll probably end the stream in like 3 minutes. Probably 2 hours 25, so I'll probably say goodbye at 2 hours 24. Oh, Katie already is babe, but I really want the skin that came after. The Coven ones, Jimmy Hawk, that shit looks dope as fuck. I love Spirit Blossom, but I love the chromos for Popstar. Popstar and Spirit Blossom, top 2. But her KDA is good, but her KDA is overrated as fuck. I will take Spirit Blossom over KDA any day. Yeah, it's always between Smite, Dota, and League. You kind of find your fit, and that's what you do. KDA is very cool. Yeah. K-pop fuck the world. You know what's really funny is people will shit on K-pop, but remember when Gundam Style was a thing? Dude, people love that shit. Yeah, dude, Spirit Blossom Ari, bro, mad fucking hot. No, not COVID skins. COVID skins. Jimmy Hot. In fact, hold on. Let me see. Hold on here. I'm gonna show you guys it. All right. So I'm actually going to, very quickly, I'm going to just stream this really quickly. Man, this picture is so bad. I should have just looked for a better picture. But tell me this skin doesn't look dope as fuck, bro. Shit. Dude, I'd smash any League woman. Yeah, man, I don't like LOL, but Ari's too. Oh, dude. Ari, bro. Fuck, bro. I ripped the few out to Ari. I ain't gonna lie to you. Wait, I can use my clips channel. I don't care about. I like Strippy Kitty Misfortune. I want to see what that one is. I love the Katarina one. I want to see what the skin is. Is it? Oh, is it the new one? If it like that just came out, I feel like it's a new one. Yeah, it's like the new one, right? Yeah, that one's cool. Of course, I get it now. You're talking about cat girls and all these things. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. I'll see you Friday. That's what will happen. I'll see you Friday. All right. You don't smash Yowie. Yowie smashes you. For sure. Yo, the Coven skin line's fucking hot. Eve, Morgana, Ari. Yeah, no, Coven? Best one ever. Man, that shit is crazy. Bro. Oh, man, that's crazy. Well, wait, do we have 69 likes? Oh, we have 68. Okay. All right, guys, we have 68 likes. Can we get the magic number before I end the stream? All right. I will be ending. Well, actually, no. Let me finish looking at Dark Magician Girl, all right? One thing at a time, Thomas. $37 going up to $37. Because, that's $36.96. So, it's going up 4%, guys. Oh, man, they're all just undercutting each other. It's so cringy. All right, going up to like 40s. I still wouldn't mind picking more of these up. I remember when these were 60, 70, bro. That was crazy. Me and my fiance woke up at 8 in the morning to grab these, by the way. No joke. We're at 71 likes. Good job. You fucked it up. All right. Whatever. We technically got to 69 likes. All right. Take my like and get 69 likes, you fool. Oh, I will. Yeah. Man, Saki always has time for waifus. Yeah, dude, I always fucking do. Titties. In fact, this might be super weird to say. Oh no, you've been a subscriber for a while. Okay, no, I recognize the name now. Okay. I was like, I've never seen that profile pic, actually. All right. Now we're at 70. Okay. So, no, people are going to unlike the video. So, we're going to see if we can get this to 69. Man. You ordered the Megatins? I'm talking to one person about it and then making a call tomorrow. I've always been very bad with pre-sales. Also, if you guys want to donate through Super Chat or PayPal, blah, 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 it's always appreciated. I'll pop an OTS pack if you do, and I'll give you a cola. It's going to be a cluster. Yeah, it really is. I'm going to refresh. It's going to be like 65, and then it's going to be like 78, 7. Oh, that shit's going to be crazy. Man. Well, we had a great stream. That's the point. Right? So, Saki, I'm gonna head out. Chat tits. Well, if you dude. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love titties. I love anime titties. I love hentai. I love real life sex. Probably have a porn addiction. I don't know. We all have our issues in life. Like titties. I mean, it's titties, bro. Everyone loves titties. Do we have 600 likes anymore? All right. Okay, well, I love you boys, but I will actually be heading out for real. Good night, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, which is, if we get a ban list finally, that would be really great. But, no, we're not going to get a ban list. But I will stay maybe about roughly a minute longer. See you guys say goodnight. God love everything. All right. Special thing, Tage. Take your like away. Just nobody else. Tage, take one like away. We could get to 69. That's how we'll end it. Good night. Dream about Ari. Oh, dude, I love Ari, bro. In fact, we're going to look at Spirit Blossom Ari. I already said good night. Let's see here. Oh, man, that ruins it. Hold on. We're going to... Because I want to see a little bit of hentai. Just kidding. It's not hentai. That's Spirit Blossom Ari. Good. All right. So, good night. Peace. Done. Okay. Hey, we're a funny number. 69. Yay. All right. Dreams about Ari. Good night. Peace out, man. It's 6:30 a.m. About to finish work. Laters. Dark Magician Girl. Ari all the way. Ari all the way. Not even a question. That looks like Ganuel. Get your ass on the gutter. All right. Gonna spend like 20 more seconds on stream. But yeah, no, I really like her. Like, I always like cat girls, but Ari's more of a fox girl, so it doesn't really count, you know? They're different, guys. They're different. I don't like dog girls, though. Dog girls is just like a cheap copy of cat girls, and it's just like a bad art trend. I mean, you can draw whatever you want, don't get me wrong, but cat/fox girls all the way. All right, good night, guys.